There was a time when cleaning felt like a burden, just another task on an endless list. But somewhere along the way, I discovered something unexpected. Cleaning can be healing, not just for the home, but for the heart. Hi, I'm Yanza Thagiri, a housewife, a homemaker, a keeper of calm, and today I want to share how cleaning became more than a duty. It became my therapy, my rhythm, and my joy. You know that feeling when you open a window after window, that breath of fresh air that wakes everything up? That's what cleaning became for me. Not just a reset for my home, but for my mind and for my soul. I used to dread the dishes. Now it's my thinking time, a moment where I get to hear myself again, without distractions, without noise. Who says cleaning has to be boring? I pop on my favorite playlist, turn on the volume, and suddenly I'm not scrubbing floors, I'm dancing on a stage. I'm not folding laundry, I'm styling a boutique. Little by little, I started to romanticize it. The scent of fresh lemon cleaner, the sparkle of a wiped down mirror, it's magic, and I am the magician. Home is where I live, laugh, cry, and grow. Why wouldn't I want to care for it like something sacred? Cleaning became my way of honoring the space that holds me, my way of saying thank you to the walls that hear my secrets, to the floors that carry my tired feet, to the table where I feed my family and my dreams. When I clean, I'm not erasing mess, I'm making space for peace to enter. You don't need to go to a retreat to find mindfulness. Sometimes peace is right there in the way you hold or fold a towel, in the rhythm of your hands, in the stillness that follows a freshly swept floor. Cleaning gives me a moment to just be, to breathe, to focus, to feel the gentle joy of accomplishment. There's no rush, no pressure, just presence. To all the women who keep the world spinning from inside the walls of their homes, you are not just a housewife. You are a healer, a creator, a guardian of joy. Every dish you wash, every floor you mop, every blanket you fold is an act of love. And that love radiates into your family, your home, and most importantly, you. When the house is clean, I sit down with a warm cup of tea, and in that moment, I feel peace. I feel whole. I feel wholeness. Not because everything is perfect, but because I choose joy, I choose peace, I choose to care for myself in a simple and beautiful way. Cleaning isn't just about messes, it's about meaning. It's about making space for yourself. It's about finding the therapy in the things that used to feel like a burden. So next time you pick up that broom, smile because you're not just cleaning a house, you are healing a heart. There was a time I felt lost. Don't get me wrong, I love my family, my home, and the role I've chosen. But I'd be lying if I said it wasn't overwhelming. The same walls, the same routines, wake up, cook, clean, sleep, and the list goes on. There's a certain silence in being a housewife that people rarely talk about. Not the peaceful kind, the kind that echoes, that makes you wonder if you're still seen, still heard. And then, one day, something changed. I didn't clean because I had to. I cleaned because I needed to. I grabbed a sponge and started scrubbing the kitchen sink with tears still drying on my face. But with every wipe, something inside me softened. That day, I realized something powerful. Cleaning wasn't just a chore. It was a form of self-care, or reclaiming space, both physical and emotional. There's something deeply grounding about cleaning. You don't need a gym membership or a therapist appointment to find clarity. Sometimes all you need is a mop and a quiet room. Cleaning lets your mind focus on the now, the present. The warm water, the rhythm of your hands, the way light reflects off a polished surface. It's never about perfection. It's about presence. Life can feel chaotic, unpredictable, but cleaning, that's one place where I have control. If the world outside is falling apart, I can still fold towels neatly. I can still create order in this little world I call home. That's power, and that's healing. To the women watching this, the homemakers, the moms, the wives, the partners, I see you. You hold it all together even when no one says thank you. You create warmth, peace, and stability, and that is no small thing. Cleaning is not just cleaning, it's devotion in action, it's care made visible, and sometimes it's therapy, one swipe at a time. So next time you're wiping crumbs off the counter or folding laundry, remember, it's not meaningless. It's never meaningless. It's a quiet revolution. It's healing disguised as a daily task. This is your space, your rhythm, your power. Most people see cleaning as a chore, but it can be so much more than that. It's a chance to create beauty in the everyday, to turn chaos into calm, to turn I have to clean into I get to care. Cleaning is an act of love. Love for your space, love for your well-being, and maybe even love for the version of yourself that deserves peace. Let's be clear. This isn't about spotless homes or Instagram aesthetics. This is about care, gentle care. The kind where it's okay if your deck breaks, if you clean one drawer a day, if you light a candle and sit in the peace of doing your best. Cleaning isn't about achieving a perfect home. It's about creating a space that reflects how you want to feel. Whether you are a man, a woman, young or old, introvert like me, or extrovert or ambivert like me, this practice is for you. Healing doesn't look the same for everyone, but it starts with the same question. What can I do right now with what I have to care for myself? Maybe the answer is a 10-minute tidy, or cleaning your kitchen sink, or simply making your bed. Start there. You are allowed to find peace in simplicity. You are allowed to care for your space without apology. You are allowed to feel proud of the little things. So today, clean not because you have to, but because you deserve a space that feels like home, a space that welcomes you and reminds you healing can begin wherever you are, even with a mop in your hand. To the beautiful person watching my video right now, I want you to take a moment to pause and just breathe. You are doing better than you think. In a world that moves so fast, where pressure builds from every direction, just showing up for your space, for yourself, is something to be proud of. Whether today you cleaned a whole room or simply folded one shirt, whether you danced while sweeping or quietly cried while washing dishes, it all counts. It all matters because you matter. Cleaning isn't just about tidying things. It's about making space for peace, for clarity, for healing. It's a quiet, gentle way of saying to yourself, I am worth taking care of. There's no right way to do it, no speed you need to move at. You don't need to have a perfect home to create a peaceful life. You just need to take one small step and then another. So give yourself credit, celebrate the little victories, and remember, you are not alone on this journey. There's a whole community of us out here turning mess into meaning, one day at a time. I want to take a few extra moments just to speak to you, not as a video maker or video creator, but as a fellow human navigating this beautiful, chaotic life. We all carry things the world doesn't always see: stress, exhaustion, grief, frustration, or even just the quiet ache of not feeling like we are enough. Sometimes that weight shows up in our minds, and sometimes it shows up in our homes. A pile of clothes left untouched, tissues that keep stacking, dust settling on surfaces and in our thoughts. And if that's where you are right now, I want to tell something very important. There is no shame in the mess. It's okay, because it simply means life is happening again. You are human, you are trying, and you are living. Remember, you are loved. If this brought a little joy to your day, like, subscribe, and share this with someone who might need a little reminder. Peace starts at home, and healing, it can start with a sponge. This is my story, my day, my thoughts, a story of how, as a housewife, I found healing in the most unexpected place, and that is cleaning my therapy. Thank you so much for listening to my thoughts. Thank you.